noodles, and we're
Role play
live.
a massive meal. Hello.
No, I don't have creation. I've used all my spell slots. We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Did the stream start with the word massive meal?
I think so.
Perfect.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's back. That's that. So, just
I'm
moving
excited.
Stuff around. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. Knee. So, what happened last time?
A group of mercenaries or some people, the noises that we could hear in the lower levels of this facility. I think we maybe all assumed originally it was just Paul the Yeti, but I think we've discovered that's not the case, and it's actually a group of adventurers or mercenaries going around trying to open these caskets, trying to find someone or something. What they find is creepy, undead, now vampiric man, whose name I've written in my journal, but I know I'll say it wrong, so I'm not going to say it. Then they're all there. They're like trying to like convince this undead vampire thing to like join our side, join our cause. You've got to come with me. And he's like, no, piss off. And then we all go, oh, let's go and help this stranger who definitely won't betray us. Then we defeated all the mercenaries. We've got 2 of them bound and gagged. And we started speaking with Adelbrecht.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Right.
Really emphasized it.
Okay, cool. Gee. Where I've written else? I've written the Green Claw
Emerald
and the
Claw.
Blood of Vol.
So Fennec flashed back to slightly earlier in the session, I think, when
Thank
Fennec had scryed on Ivan. And I think I can't remember if this has been confirmed or if this is me misremembering stuff. But Ivan was talking to someone else who Fennec couldn't see about contacts in the Blood of Vol who would hopefully kill the 3, which is presumably the 3 of us. Which may be the group of adventurers that we've just killed, as they seemed kind of Blood of Volley.
Absolutely.
And Ivan also mentioned that the fact that we are now at this spot means that the time frame has shortened, and so they're focused on protecting the open gates they have and sending all the rest of their resources to come and fight us, including an annihilation sphere, which is real bad.
Don't we have like a certain number of days as well? Isn't it like 2 or 3 days?
I think it was like 2 days.
Yeah, I really need a long rest, guys. We're gonna fight an army.
Me too. It's real bad.
Oh, and then Adelbrecht. I'm so sorry.
It's good.
Died like 100 years ago. Yeah. Yep. That's the end of the sentence.
Yeah. Fennec, anything to add? Just checking. Seemed like you had something to say.
No.
All right. Well, with that, as Adelbrecht went back to his casket as well to peer inside and found a document, as you open it up, Adelbrecht, you find that it is indeed a shipping manifest, seemingly. Kind of yellowed pages, as it has been in here for 100 years or so, but it's still readable that the gist of it is that the casket that you were in was meant to be sent to Lakeside in eastern Carneth. Is a small town next to Lake Dark. That's where you were supposed to end up.
Other equipment is in there as well?
Yeah, all your stuff is there.
Okay, I'll read the letter, start putting all my stuff on, take the battle hammer, shield, plate armor, start strapping it on. So, what what were you doing again?
Well, there is a portal that could be which we need to make sure does not
Right,
open.
right.
Do you know anything about any portals in this facility?
Yes, I remember that is why they brought us here, because of the Kyberian energy or portal to Kyber. I don't quite know where it is. Mart, would I have like a general idea? Like I assume I had like, a place where I slept and like a mess hall or something. Would I have known have a vague idea of the areas that were like, blocked off or something?
So you never went to this portal or whatever level that is supposed to be. You weren't allowed there. The things that you remember is oddly enough an elevator that you took from the first level. You remember an office where you were injected with this stuff that made you what you are now. But other than that, I feel like you would have been more on guard duty and less on research. So you were probably kept out of the most secured areas.
I don't quite know where it is. I didn't have much access.
I see.
And I would assume if we get to places that I'm not familiar with, then we're getting closer. So.
All right. Well, that is something to go on. Are you happy to come with us? As someone who knows this place even slightly more than us, it would be a great. As I said, this is the war that we are now fighting, and we have very few allies.
Yeah. Yes, of course. A glorious holy war fought against the evil of this age. Yes, that sounds like something I would do.
Good.
We're soldiers, the two of us.
Yes, leaders.
Leaders
Both of
amongst
us.
men.
The backdrop of the dwarf who's still laughing with the Tasha's hideous laughter is an eerie thing in this place as you cement your alliance. But
What do we want to do with these two?
Interrogate them. Oh, I can also speak with the dead. Do we want to talk to anyone? Do you want to kill them and then interrogate them?
Well, maybe we should speak to them while they are alive to begin with.
I waste the energy.
Yes.
I would refrain from killing them at this point, as they are prisoners of war, and that would be conduct unbecoming of leaders. So perhaps
sorry, I was joking.
Oh, I see. Oh, perfect. Oh, this. Oh,
Thanks, but yeah.
Humorous.
He is very witty.
Humor has changed in the past 100 years. I see.
I'm going to pull Stan aside, just so out of earshot of the prisoners. I'm going to say, you. Either I have witnessed this, or it is something you've spoken about. But I feel you are able to pull the truth from people. Is that something that you could do?
In a set zone, you could say. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a truth in a zone. So
truth. So yeah. I don't know quite how you'd brand that, but it's
Yes,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Why are the two of you whispering?
Oh, come here! Come here.
Okay.
I thought if we create a zone of truth, a truth zone around these, then Fennec, I know you are very good at getting information out of people through words. Maybe
You've
you could.
come to the right hobgoblin.
Yes, I know I have. We could interrogate them, get information, see if they know anything about the portal, anything they know about Ivan.
I'll get you whatever you need to know.
You get all that information.
I
And
might still be drunk.
okay. when were you drinking?
I got a six.
We are on a very important mission, and I don't think this is the precise time to. But I mean, each to their own, I suppose.
No, I guess I'm feeling giddy from all the danger.
It was intense, and I'm sorry for both of you for the electrical storm.
Yeah, no, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah,
was,
you hit us. What was
Yeah, I
that?
wasn't. I was being charged by the dwarf with the big axe, and I was holding those peoples in that prison. I didn't want them to escape, and if he hit me, but then I did it, and they had already escaped. But I apologize.
I think actions speak louder than words, actually.
I apologize, and I touch your shoulder.
Look, it's not a bad start, but
Do you want
maybe-
something?
I just don't want to be shocked again, really.
Oh, it wasn't. I didn't. Here, I will prestidigitate any blood that splattered across you, and then I'll just clean you up with prestidigitation.
Thanks. I guess. Give a little thumbs up. My little mouth is smiling.
Oh, hello.
That if we're talking about the zone of truth again, I can do it. I think probably like the three of us all are anyway, running fairly low on energy, honestly. But it seems like a worthwhile thing to do. Unless, I don't know, do you think Adelbrecht might be able to?
Adelbrecht, heal us.
Adelbrecht, come and join our
Yeah, why are you
ladies.
just
I had-
looking off into the distance?
I had
You're
respectfully
broken.
turned my back so you could have. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
yes.
There's, you worship a god, right?
Yes. Doldorn, the mighty. Yes, of course. Warrior of battle, god of war.
Have I heard of this god?
Yeah, he's one of the sovereign.
One of the sovereign.
Yes. You yourself seem to be some sort of worshipper. I hope the gods haven't changed in 100 years.
No, I mean, how could they? No. Yeah, Boldrive myself.
Ah, one of the sovereign.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, the two of you are such dorks.
Oh, nice. That's great.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna go and watch the prisoners. I'm just gonna wander over,
Um,
stand behind them.
Yes.
So
It seemed
you're-
like your tiefling friend had a question for me. Or
I mean, I think it's a question on behalf of the group.
ah,
So Boldry can obviously do many wonderful things.
hmm.
But one of them I can do is kind of create this zone of truth.
Oh yes, yes.
Can you do that?
Yes, although not at this precise moment.
Okay, got ya.
I was when I was put in the casket, I was preparing for battle, so
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Honestly. Okay, sure. But that's useful to know.
If you need any
For
help in
future.
general interrogation, though, I am can be imposing if needed.
I can believe that very much.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe you and did we introduce ourselves?
No.
I don't remember.
I introduced
I'm
myself.
So sorry.
but-
I'm Stan, follower of Boulder Eye.
it is an honor, Warrior Stan.
Likewise. And this is Fennec.
Yeah,
Point of Fennec.
Yes, your leader. Yes,
you fearless leader, actually, I prefer.
fearless leader. That is a great quality for a leader to have.
Yeah. Well, don't want to get in trouble, though, do you?
Well, sometimes trouble just finds you.
Oh,
we
that's
agree.
weird.
Yeah.
And this is ink blots.
Inkblot. Lovely to meet you.
Oh, well, Inkblot, shortened to Ink.
Oh, I see. Apologies.
Do you have a nickname?
I have, well, nickname. I suppose I have titles. I suppose they're sort of nicknames.
Yeah.
Hero of Dorfstadt and Vanguard of the Realm.
Oh, I was thinking of something, say if we needed to get your attention in battle, something quick we could say.
Adelbrecht.
Okay, yeah.
It's 3 syllables.
It's pretty, yeah.
Yes.
Addy.
Oh,
You could
about
also-
Brett.
You could also scream Commander, I suppose.
I'm actually the leader, so that would be confusing.
Indeed. I just that's what my comrades would or sometimes yell out.
Yeah, we're always calling Fennec Commander.
Well,
Just
as you should.
constantly.
He's the leader.
The laughter is in character.
Inkblot has turned away and shoulders are shaking.
What sort of group are you actually? In fact, you don't seem like you're a battalion or a soldiers per se. Are you mercenaries? Are you adventurers? Or I suppose there were adventurers in my time. That's not a new thing.
Detectives?
Detectives.
Detectives, as in investigators.
Yes.
Huh.
Mm.
Okay. That's okay.
I'm sorry, what noises are you making?
I'm just I suppose the 8th century Carnathy idea of detectives is a bit different than
I will hand over a very bloodied and beaten up card. It says Gooseneck and Sons, and on the back, always discreet. I feel like there's not even an address on
Gooseneck and which one of you is Goose? It's Gooseneck?
it.
I was gonna say that the spell that was keeping the dwarf laughing had gone, but it's way better if it's still going.
That's one of my favorite images from recent times. That's wonderful. Well done.
I see. Well, I suppose, you must run into quite a lot of trouble if you need to be clad in such combat gear.
Yeah, that's certainly
May I keep
true.
this?
Please.
Oh,
Inkblot is just wearing a blouse and a dress.
Oh my god, why? Why is this happening? Amy!
what? Someone attacking?
Hannah's not gonna come
I
on.
don't think so.
Should we go on a break?
Okay, yeah. Go on.
There's still noise of battle coming from upstairs.
It must be coming from a lower level.
Yeah.
Our doorbell is stuck on this one horrible loud setting. Go on, what were you saying?
I think I was done.
I have armor on.
Yes.
So, the prisoners, we should speak to them, try to get some information. I will offer support.
Is this area still safe, or should we relocate?
I don't think any of
What have you done to me?
Are you struggling?
Yeah.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Hello.
This is my fault, sorry.
Look how sprightly Hannah looks. What the fuck? Go away.
I might use this one actually.
You look great. Nice pants. This is disruptive. I could have muted myself.
to apologise for the jug of gin.
Shoot. Okay, let's interrogate some people. Head in the game.
All right, who are you walking up to?
The laughing dwarf.
The dwarf,
I will stop the spell.
I think the other guy was unconscious, right?
currently.
Yeah.
I would like to, around them, begin tracing my finger along the floor and muttering very strange little prayers about the importance of telling the truth under my breath.
Ugh.
And that's how I was taught to do it. And even though I've moved on in terms of my conception of my own faith, it's the only real way I know how to do this spell. So I'll keep muttering, and then it starts glowing in this warm, golden light of Boulder. And I'll cast Stone of Truth.
All right. So on both of them, are you waking up the blackguard, or are you keeping him unconscious currently?
Maybe keep him out of it.
Yeah, keep him out. Keep him out.
All right.
Isolate them. Separate them. So
Then we can corroborate their stories, and if one of them is lying, we'll, I don't know, do something else.
Would you like me to place a measured template?
Yeah, sure. Put them into it.
Oh, it's me and Panic as well at the moment.
All
You
right.
can move them if necessary. Put them somewhere else.
Yeah.
There you go.
Great, thank you.
Telepathically, I'm gonna say vocally and telepathically. What's your name?
So first off, as the spell goes off from Stan, you immediately know that both of them have succeeded against this. Fennec, as you send this telepathic message to the dwarf, I presume,
Yeah.
he has now stopped laughing, obviously. He is kind of from underneath the spiked kind of mohawk. You see his brown eyes are just constantly scanning the surroundings, scanning you, scanning the weapons. He is keeping quiet, almost kind of mumbling to himself. You send the telepathic message into him, and he goes, you can see him kind of, his eyes widen for a moment, but he very quickly kind of focuses on you, Fennec. I think the better question is, who the fuck are you?
Oh. Telepathically to my friends. Are we lying? I'm Brush. A humble beetroot farmer. I've been caught up in some larger than my past matters, though, obviously, because I'm here with you. How did you get into this line of work?
I'm not afraid of you. So if you want to joke around and then kill me or torture me, let's just skip to the killing or torture, huh?
No, I was just asking you how you got into this line of work. It was very much at face value. I want to know how you got here in the same way that I answered how I got here.
Well, I started off as a humble beetroot farmer.
Did you? What's your favorite kind of beetroot?
The basic one.
Which I would say none of them are basic. They all have incredible complex qualities that distinguish them from each other.
So we are doing the torture, huh?
This laughs in character as well. Delighted. So what is your name?
Leonis.
Leonis. That's actually quite a lovely name. How old are you?
105.
How old is that for dwarves?
That's about middle-aged.
Okay, perfect. Okay. What does he look like?
He's got this mohawk going on. He's got the brown hair. You do see his face is scarred from previous battles. You can actually see kind of a nicked teeth as well that he's got. So he has been through some shit. The armor that he is wearing is also quite worn. You do spot the emerald claw medallion underneath there, just out of sight a little bit. He seems furious. You can see him when he thinks you're not watching. He is trying to actively free himself from the ropes.
So I have eyes, friend, and I can see what you're doing. But all the best for you. I'm gonna reach down and little knock on the green emerald insignia and be like, "So is this something you believe or something you fell into?"
It's something I believe. Look,
Why though?
'cause I want to bring my nation back to being great.
You've been in a few battles to do that, hey?
I have.
Have you lost some people?
What is the point of this?
We're getting to know each other.
Look, if you're clearly some sort of paladins working for the flame. There's no...
No, absolutely not. Sorry, I forgot the last word.
Wait, your last word? Whose last word? Which word did you forget?
Not. I forgot not. No, absolutely. Not. Changes the meaning, you know. Anyway. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm actually do warlocks call themselves warlocks? I'm a warlock.
I just want to say I have a spell scroll out just to prepare if anything happens.
Alright. If you're not with the flame, then what do you want from me? We're not enemies. And he turns to Adelbrecht at this point and goes, and you're Garnathi. What are you doing with these people?
These people are brave warriors who came to my aid when you wanted to attack me, kidnap me, I don't even know.
He actually works for us now.
Well, we're in an alliance. I wouldn't say I work.
Sure.
Also, my dwarf friend, I would recommend you address the leader speaking to you when they are speaking to you.
Agreed. That's me.
He turns his eyes back onto you.
Yeah. I used to be a part of a group of people who believed in something so strongly that it was everything. It was family. It was the meaning. And now I found a new family. You're looking at some of them. And now I believe in them. But shifting between those ideas, shifting between who you value, so much of what we want to see in the world is in those relationships. I know that. So, what do you want from here? What do you want in this relationship with Adelbrecht? Did I say the name right? Why do you make it seem so much harder?
Make a persuasion check, Finnick.
Okay. With advantage?
Nope.
You have to every time, no matter what.
I didn't have Foundry up. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm hungover. I got my first aid certification this week.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Good. I'm in. Okay. You're all just gonna wait for me to. Okay, fine.
We need the roll. Ooh.
All right, with an 18, there's no response from him. You feel like you've reached him, but clearly you're holding him captive. He is very suspicious of you in general. If you think you're going to persuade me to betray my people, that's not going to happen. Caius the Third is weak. He must be disposed.
Who's Caius the Third?
Caius the Third, you would know, is the Carnathi king.
Oh, okay. You misunderstand me, friend. I'm not asking you to betray those you're aligned with and your friends. I'm doing the opposite. I'm acknowledging that, of course, everything you believe in is wrapped up in those relationships and that loyalty, and that's something to be admired, no matter what differences people may have. And I feel it similarly. I just want to know what you're doing here and what you're about. Is this part of the plan to overthrow the king?
This place was used as a research station during the war. When the Karnathi soldiers retreated, the observatory was trapped. Alarms were set by an old ally of yours, or mine, rather. His name is Malevanor. He then disappeared, but the eyes of Vol are everywhere. We wouldn't dare to disturb this place, but when the alarms went off, which I believe you made happen, we knew we needed to act fast. Our leader that you so mercifully destroyed gathered us together and we made haste.
Okay.
If you would free me and my companion here, I'm sure the Emerald Claw can be a powerful ally to you, whoever you are.
The Emerald Claw.
Inside.
I say in character.
Inside check. Go for it. Two people.
All I wanna do is have some tacos.
Who else is doing insight?
Not me.
No.
Would I be able to... Do we know anything about the Emerald Claw? Has that come up yet?
So last time, yeah, I believe you rolled for it. And I believe you had around a 16 or so. The general gist that you would know is that... let's make a new roll. Let's see what happens.
So sorry. It's not... Boop.
27. So originally they were an elite shock trooper style kind of knights under the crown of Karnath.
Okay.
They operated during the war, and then basically when there was a kind of a schism between the Blood of Vol and the leaders of Karnath in kind of modern times, the Emerald Claw was outlawed. The Blood of Vol was also outlawed, and the Emerald Claw went underground. Now they are basically a semi-terrorist outfit. They are proclaiming to kind of rule Karnath. They're against Caius III and his kind of weak peacekeeping ways that they think he is doing. Yeah, they're kind of on a terrorist cell. They're spread throughout Corvair.
Okay.
When the dwarf says Emerald Claw, I say Emerald Claw back. I walk up to the dwarf and, what slander is this? Your Emerald Claw? And you're talking about overthrowing the king? What the fuck are you talking about?
The king is weak, brother.
Brother, I would never think of overthrowing the king. What has happened to you?
We lost the war, and now we aim to win it.
No.
Look, just
This is madness.
free
No
me,
Emerald
Henry.
Claw.
Inside 24.
Wow.
With a 24, he seems to be speaking the truth. I mean, as much as he knows of it. Like, there's no... Yeah, you don't pick up any subterfuge.
I'll turn to the others. Have you had dealings with these people before? They can't be Emerald Claw. This is just... No.
Well, all I know of the Emerald Claw, at least in our time, they are nothing more than a terrorist organization trying to bring down the small bouts of peace that there are.
Terrorist.
I turn to him. Who are the Emerald Claw working for? It's not just, and I'll point to their leader, it's not just him. Who is above him?
And I'm gonna pull off my mask.
Adelbrecht is visibly shaken.
We take orders from the blood of Vol, obviously. And ultimately from the Queen of Death.
Sorry.
Which, by the way, her ire you have earned. No matter what happens to me, congratulations. You put yourself on the map.
So all that stuff about you being an ally and stuff to us, you're just yanking my chain, were you?
Well, that can always change.
Okay, that feels like very convenient for you. But also, I turn to my colleagues. The blood of Vol, mentally. The blood of Vol. Didn't they fuck with us in Sharn?
So in Sharn, you busted up Blood of Vol cult, but it turned out to be basically
That's
pretend, like they were kind of faking it. They were trying to get, so it wasn't really a Blood of Vol cult.
Do you know what?
And-
Once in... Oh, sorry.
I was just going to quickly... What does the Blood of Vol have relations to the Way and to Ivan? Do we know this, or is this something we're just pulling on?
Not that you know of any
And the Blood of Vol is... They're the ones who... trying to... All the names have gone out of my head. They're like bringing through... There's demons through the... Oh, God. So many notes. I'm sorry.
Ivan definitely has
Go.
contacts in the Way, right? Because you meant, but maybe that doesn't mean they're necessarily working together. But it may just mean.
Yeah.
So Ivan's
knows what's
cult
going
is
on.
the Way.
Yeah.
The Blood of Vol.
The Blood of Vol.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely has contacts. Like, he would have contacts in all, he probably has an organization that stretches far. But there's no, clear alliance that you would have found between these two organizations. The Blood of Vol is more to do with Karnith specifically than anything else.
So, the reason you are here is to just open these caskets to find these people who have... I'm sorry, Albrecht, who has been trapped here for the last 100 years. Is there any other reason you are here?
Why else would we be here? Why are you here, if not to stop us?
We're just exploring for the university.
Which?
The university that owns this place.
Organics.
Yeah.
Make a deception check.
Hey, it's not a disadvantage.
It's true. It was the high persuasion that is saving you from disadvantage.
Deception, which I'm very good at.
Jesus, 4 and a 9. All right, yeah. I mean, he still is eyeing suspiciously, but he doesn't challenge it.
Yeah.
Then this is just an accident. We can.
No, it's obviously it's not an accident. We were destined to meet. So, tell me more about what you intend to do with your life.
Well, I'm gonna go home, obviously, and never speak about this. Right?
Don't tell me what you think I want to hear. Tell me the truth of the matter. We're explorers, we're looking for the truth. I think I'm crashing. I need to put on a coffee. Okay. Why are you laughing at me?
Why do you think?
I'm not pathetic. Who, me? We're explorers looking for the truth. What's wrong with that?
So if you are... This is all by chance. You must have been close by. Oh no, your friend can teleport. Your friend could teleport. Sorry. Look. What do you know about this place? Do you know what it holds? More than just being a refinery. More, what is its refining? What is its true purpose? Was it just to house these altered people for Zavor?
If you let me go, I'll tell you.
Insight.
Make an insight.
With my +1, 14.
14? I mean, you've got him surrounded. There's no way for him to leave except to make some sort of a deal. So he is trying to be released, and probably he wouldn't be able to fight you either. So there's a chance that he would tell you something and leave.
What do you know about the portal of this place?
I had nothing. What? I know there's... This place uses dark water. It's useful for necromancy. That's why Karnathi wanted to keep this place. I know that Malevanor used this to experiment. He was a genius in that field in his time. He altered several soldiers. He nods towards Adelbrecht. And he did so for a larger project that was upcoming. As a test. That's all I know.
Larger project. It was for the war. We were losing. They were creating better soldiers.
You weren't made for Karnath. You were made for the blood of Vol. You are an experiment.
You are out of your mind. I may have been sleeping for 100 years, but I'm not insane.
I told you all I know.
Do not trust anything this man says. No member of the Emerald Claw would ever spout out such slander.
Adelbrecht. It has been 100 years. And a lot has changed.
You see me look down at my hammer, the tip of which has a green claw painted onto it, as if to strike foes with a certain. No. We were warrior. We were warriors. Nothing else. Nothing more. We were just elite warriors fighting the war. There was no overthrowing the. That was never, ever. We're loyal. Caius is everything. Karnath is no. Terrorists. Overthrowing the king. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, how about this, Leonis? What do you know of the cult of Zervae?
Some sort of a... I mean, I've heard of them. They babble on about a greater future for themselves, really. I don't know. It's some sort of a self-help group.
It is a world-ending group. It is bigger than petty squabbles with one nation. It is everything they are trying to destroy.
What the fuck? Who are you people? Why are you here? What are you talking about?
I wonder if there is a deal, a alliance to be made in this moment. There is a man, a very dangerous man, who is going to cause unimaginable torment for the entirety of Eberron. It's going to bring bigger destruction than any war that has happened. If we were to let you go, I'll sort of turn to everyone else and be like, please stop me if I am going too far, but perhaps we could have a conversation at some point with your leader, with the blood of Vol, about turning your actions, for the time being, away from the Kanathi King and towards the Way instead. Doing so would mean you would no longer... Doing so would mean that your plans would not be cut short because the world had been cut short. And I know this is ludicrous, but we have traveled an awfully long way to deal with this. And to be honest, we need all the help we can get.
Make a persuasion check.
With advantage.
Just a straight one, unless Fennec, you have something to say.
That's why we attacked you. We thought you were the way.
That is true.
So with an 18, it's that's pretty good. Look, you've earned an audience. Either way, if you free
It's a
me,
little bit that.
I can put in a good word.
We'll need it to be quite a quick word too, as well, because we're talking a sort of 2-day or so deadline to the end of Corvair. So,
What? Where did you get that from?
well, potentially,
Yes.
right? If they open up this portal, then
Yeah.
that's all the portals.
I hadn't thought
And
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's unfortunate then that you have killed our wizard. Taking the corpses of my friends back to where we came from will be a longer journey, I believe, than 2 days.
Where are
Wait.
they from?
We came from Reckenmark, the capital.
Why don't you stay with us? We could show you what we're up against. We could use the help.
This is some sort of a trap.
No? We are potentially going to be besieged in 2 days' time.
With
And that
respect, why
battle-
would we trap you while you're already tied up in our power? Apologies for interrupting you.
That's a very good point.
And I can have my weapons back.
Not right away. You earn them back. Because it'd be terrible for you to have to travel all the way back to the capital without your weapons. It is quite dangerous, as you say, without magic users. I, myself, in time, may be able to take you somewhere.
If you can show me proof of this great plot, then the claw might be able to help. But I need to store my friends. They can be
Store.
brought back if their condition doesn't deteriorate.
And there's a casket, right?
Is that what you mean?
No, I have my own ways. Besides, we have 3 bodies, don't we? Can I at least be freed?
Yeah, go on then. I won't tie you.
Grab the weapons first.
Sure, you grab quite a cool looking battle axe that seems to still radiate with this a holy energy, similar to what Stan uses often. So you grab that. The other bodies are still kind of strewn across the room.
I'll while they're untying, I'm just going to go over to the wizard's body first and just have a little rifle around.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, really respectful.
Yeah. We're going to need all the help we're going to need all the help we can get if Ivan is coming.
I agree.
I know.
With a 17, you find he does have a spellbook. Besides of that, you also find, oddly enough, it's a small flask of what seems to be containing, as you kind of slush around and look inside and kind of smell, it's like a weird oil, perhaps, inside. You're unsure what the purpose of that is.
Okay.
Oh, it's an unguent. I've seen these before. What you do is you stick your finger in and you lick some oil off your finger and then you feel better in 2 to 3 days.
That is very inefficient healing.
No, go on though. We're all in a bad way. Let's all have some oil.
If it is healing you need, I can be of aid, of course.
Oh, that would be great, actually. Could you heal
I
us?
also have a bottle of wine.
How's that relevant, Inkblot?
Good berry wine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Cool.
I would also say you would find 11 Galifar altogether in kind of smaller currency, but that's the worth.
Amazing. Inkblot, you're always complaining about being skinned.
I
Now
am
you have
so
11.
poor.
How bad are you, Fennec?
I'm about halfway down.
Okay.
I'm 62 out of 106.
Damn.
Oh, you have so many hit points.
Yeah,
I have high constitution.
Nice.
It rarely comes up.
I'll if you permit me, leader, I'll hold my holy symbol and give you 15 HP.
Thank you, my soldier. I really appreciate that. 50 HP, did you say?
15.
Oh, okay.
I,
Thank you.
Less impressed.
I used
That's like 50, that's a lot. Stan only ever gives me like 2.
I'm sorry. Earlier today, I brought you back to life by giving you about 40 hit points in one go. Wow.
Okay, fair enough. No, you're right. You can still be my primary healer, Stan. Don't worry.
You say that this place will be besieged.
Yes, the cult of the way are on their way
I do
in
not
2 days' time.
I do not know this cult of the way, but anything beginning with the word cult is probably not.
Absolutely. I'm going to touch my brooch again, and I'm going to have a look around, see if we're being scryed on.
Make a perception check.
They really should rebrand. You're absolutely right. I don't understand how they're still recruiting so prolifically.
Yes. You would think that people putting the word cult in the name when you're an actual cult is counterproductive.
Agreed. Why tip your cards that way?
With a 16, you look around. I mean, it's dim light in these burning torches in this cave. But just as you're ready to kind of give up or you're sure you're safe, you see from inside a wall and kind of next to where Fennec is standing is around in an orbit around his head is a glowing white orb that is just circling Fennec.
I'm
That
gonna look at Finnick and then point to the ground and then actually I've got a book. I take my book and I write You are being scried on, and just hold it up and show him.
Ivan, is that you?
You say that, the orb pops out.
What did I say just then? I was just commenting on the branding of the cult.
It was- It's good they get this feedback, you know? It's authentic.
I mean, you don't know how long he's been scrying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did I say anything useful? Because I don't think I did. I don't know anything. I was the wrong person to scry on. Okay.
No, we've got some good stuff. Okay, what's the spell that I can cast?
If you're expecting a siege, then may I suggest perhaps finding the other caskets, as those are hopefully my comrades, and they're, well, you saw me in battle without any weapons. They're quite as fierce as well.
Oh, yeah.
Also,
let's an army of the
I would
undead.
love to see what has become of them, as I am their leader. So
Of
Oh,
course.
Okay.
Well, we've not released these people yet. We've just ended up having a conversation. I will continue and just rifle through everyone else's pockets, just see if there's anything
May I
useful
see-
or helpful.
may I see this battle axe? You see, it seems quite the make.
Pass it over to you.
I'll check the battle. Two-handed battle axe.
I believe. I think it's one-handed. I believe.
Okay.
Battle axe can be one or two. It's a
Oh, there you go.
versatile.
Yeah, looking through it, it seems like it's. I mean, it's without frills or any kind of decorations. It's a very simple battle axe. It's just that the blade itself, or the metal of the blade, has been blessed in some way that, and it seems to be permanent. Like you would have expected this to go out by this time, but it's still radiating. Going through the other bodies. Go ahead and roll another investigation plot as you go through the rest of the two that are left there.
Ugh.
Oof. So I'm gonna say you find another 10 Galifar kind of all together in various pouches. You find obviously their weapons. You find kind of a massive mace, a lance that somebody's wearing. They all have the dark kind of blade armor. Other than that, there's nothing of interest. There's no like special things. All of them have the Emerald Claw medallion as well.
Okay. No, they don't seem to have anything else on them that I can see that could cause us injury in future. I think it would be wise to remove their weapons for now. So,
Excuse me, Fennec, was it?
Oh, yes.
I do not mean to step on procedure, but as spoils of war must of course be handed out by the leader of the victorious side. But would you mind if I kept this axe? It's been a while since I've used a battle axe, and it's.
Look, I know how we can solve this. Give it to me for a sec.
Of course.
All right. This is for you, Adelbrecht.
You are most gracious.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
Yeah. Thanks for raising it. I'll hand out the other spoils of war, shall I?
I've
wants
like
what?
already put the spell book and the vial in my satchel.
Ink, I have to touch it.
Yeah, all right. I'll walk over and I'll just open the satchel.
And I'm like, there you go.
I look on very approvingly.
Anything else? Okay, cool. Good. We're done. Procedure ticked. Shall we disarm these people then? Or have we already? We need to disarm them now.
I've moved like all their weapons to like the side of the room. Taking their weapons. And the sleeping one, have we removed their weapons?
I'm going to recall my Sun Forger.
Yeah, sure. He appears in your hands. Yeah, you can take the blackguard that's unconscious, has a glaive and a short bow. You can take those. The dwarf is the one that had the blessed battle axe. So you can take that. You've taken that already, and another spare hand axe that he had as well that you can take. That's all their weapons.
Your sleeping friend, is he going to be as amiable as you've been?
I'll try and explain things to him.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
What's his name?
Sovelum.
I have that
Solvalon.
one more time.
Sovelum.
Sovalon.
Sovalon?
Sovelum.
That's a great name.
Okay.
You both have great names.
Traditional Carnathi names.
Cool.
Right.
What's so bad about this king, eh?
Caius the Third.
Choose your words carefully.
He is
Okay. Calm down, everyone.
not so strong. That's as careful as it can make it.
Weak. You said weak before. Weak about what?
Carnath lost the war. But Caius the Third has kept up the treaty. He has really made his priority that the treaty must be respected. He is a peace-loving idiot.
What is so wrong with peace?
Peace
People
can come
don't
when
die.
Carnath is strong.
Why isn't Karnath strong now?
Because we have agreed to be in the sphere of influence of other nations that we shouldn't be in. Our borders have been shrunk. Our military is weak. Our leaders make the wrong decisions.
No nation can exist by itself.
Anyway, the ropes, please.
You speak treason.
I cast a steadying gaze over to Bracht. Adelbracht. In good time, I say, mentally. It's Fennec.
Through sheer force of will, I maintain my composure.
I'll go
I
over
speak
and-
out loud. I see. Okay. Apologies. This is all new to me.
Well, it's fair. We've been dead for hundreds of years.
I was never actually dead. Actually,
Oh,
to be
yeah,
fair,
yeah.
I don't actually know what I was. Now that
Yeah.
I think about it, maybe I was dead.
The more comrades of yours we wake up, the more likely we are to understand what's going on.
Yes, absolutely.
Sorry, Stan was saying something. Stan.
I'll go over and I'll untie Loomis, and I would like to sort of gently wake up Sovalon.
Yeah, so one of them comes to. Immediately tries to get up, finds that he has been tied up. And you can see the kind of messy auburn hair that you can see the dark eyes peering through at you.
Oh, I reach over and I pull the gag out of his mouth. Sorry. I'll put the cloth back in my bag.
What in the hell?
Yeah, you're going to want to reuse that gag. You're right, Inkbloat.
Pull it out,
Hello.
prestidigitation, put it back in. No, into my bag, not into
Okay.
Cool kid.
Sovalon, right? I'm told.
He looks towards the dwarf, and looks to you, nods.
Well, quite a lot has happened while you've been out. You're not in immediate danger. That's the good news. To be honest, I feel like I'm probably not the best messenger for this, but I'm happy to answer any questions you have. Otherwise, I'll maybe direct you to your companion, Leomus, who could maybe fill you in on what's kind of been going on. But any questions, give us a shout. That'll be fine.
We'll be just over here.
We're not going anywhere. We're going to listen.
And we will untie you, but I think we just like you to adjust a little bit before we do that.
I'm
Like-
brushed.
Like putting a fish into a new home.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is not necessary. With the death of our captain, Leonis is my commanding officer, and I'll follow him.
Oh, great.
Okay.
How convenient.
That works well.
We are not as disorganized as your outfit seems to be.
Bit rude, actually. I'm the commander, and my management style is very encouraging of everyone's individual creativities.
Usually I look better, but a big slimy monster disintegrated half of what I was wearing, so...
Right.
I'll just
Anyway.
untie you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna untie him.
All right. You untie them both, I presume, then?
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
All right. They stand up, kind of rubbing their wrists and shaking themselves loose. The dwarf looks up to you and goes, "So, show me this great portal, this great plot."
We need to travel down. The portal is not open yet. There will be some sort of device or sigil or something which is the root of it that must be destroyed or suppressed or something.
Give us 5. At this point, they turn around and they go to their fallen compatriots, and they place them side by side. The dwarf looks back to you. Do you have anything to cover them with?
I feel like I don't have anything specific in my inventory, but if I had would I have like a sheet or like a cloak or something of mine that I...
Yeah, a cloak would make sense for you to
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, I'd hand over my cloak to them.
They cover as best they can the corpses, and then something that you missed apparently in plot. The dwarf goes to the commander and rifles through and comes out with a small pouch, which you thought was empty, but at this point he opens it and there's this kind of a small fine powder that the dwarf starts to sprinkle onto the corpse as well as in a circle around them.
What is that?
And he's slowly muttering. At this point, the other Sullivan comes to you. He is preserving the dead. They won't deteriorate, so the queen can bring them back.
Is this like what Moab did that time, or is it different?
Or is it like what happened within our conflict?
What?
You turned your fallen commander into, and I'll point to the skeleton which is destroyed in the other side of the room.
It is a similar process, I suppose. It's not wizardry.
What is it?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. It is something to do with faith.
Oh. Dan.
Can I get a quick insight check on this just to make sure that it's not a lie and we're about to...
Which one? The dwarf was
Get
doing the
murdered.
ritual, or the blackguard?
The guy who specifically told us.
Okay,
that
Sullivan.
that
It's
I wanna see if he's
totally
lying.
necromancy. It's absolutely necromancy.
Yeah, but it's like-
Faith-based necromancy.
Okay.
God says it's okay.
Go ahead and make
Okay,
a
we're
make
down
an
with a
insight.
bit of necromancy.
Healing magic's necromancy.
Yeah. Oh. 14?
A bark howls through the complex. With a 14, you don't. You don't spot any lies. He seems to be very neutrally keeping himself very neutral. and is just describing a process.
Okay.
The dwarf finishes with this. Right, well, we saw the stairs. That was our next plan.
When you came from that direction.
No,
Is there-
we teleported right here.
Oh,
We have not had the time to scout the complex. We were attacked by these wayward undead.
I see. Okay, well, all into the unknown then.
What's the layout of the group? Who's going first? Where are the prisoners / allies?
I assume I would at least know my way to some resting area or something, or mess hall, or
That would be
suppose-
upstairs. That would be on
Right.
the top level, or like
Okay.
the first basement level.
I suppose I can take charge, as in
Oh.
be in front. I meant.
Oh, I better appoint you, though.
Right. Of course. That's absolutely yes. Procedure.
Yeah.
Well-
So I do that.
Mm.
You cut out.
Right.
When we were talking to Zook, did he say the portal or what? Did he talk about going to the very bottom of this place? Like, is that where we assume this portal is? Well, not assume. Did he mention it? I don't think he mentioned anything about the portal itself, did he?
He hasn't mentioned anything about a portal.
No. Okay. I think we most likely probably need to go to one of the lowermost levels. Fennec, with your permission, perhaps our new allies, look to the two, should travel in the middle of the group.
That sounds good. I have to get my tacos.
I will. Would I be able to take charge for this mini skirmish while you eat your tacos?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go get them. I'll be back in a sec.
So many new words. In this new age.
A lot has changed in the last.
What is this? What is this taco?
You can now have food teleported directly to your door whenever
Nonsense.
you're hungry. Yeah.
You funny little wizard.
They're not here yet. They're so slow.
But there is always a delay with the teleportation, so you have to wait.
Oh, curious. Yeah.
So if Adalbrecht takes the lead, maybe I would go at the rear.
I
Maybe
might
with-
as well, maybe. Someone a little bit tanky at the front and back.
And
Nice
then
between.
Fennec at the front with Adalbrecht as well, and then the prisoners in the middle.
The middle.
Yeah.
Sure. And you continue towards and down the stairs, I presume?
Yeah. I will bring my spectral mind,
Mhm.
and I'll just sort of maybe have it like the corridor or the room ahead, just like scouting for any enemies or anything that might attack us, just so we've got a little bit of warning.
Sure, make a perception check as you send your awakened mind down. And as you're all following it, the awakened mind goes into complete darkness. It's difficult to see there, but as you continue down the stairs, the pyres that were built into the room that the stairs connect to light up immediately, sensing your presence. With the 14, again, seeing ahead, there's the complex is entering back into. There's actual rooms that have been built instead of the cave system that you briefly were in. And going forward, you see a large circular room that is filled with a multitude of copper piping that is still functional, barely. There's old pipes that are bursting at the seams, spewing kind of hot air and steam into the air. It seems as you look around that this is some sort of possibly a heat sink that is meant to kind of carry off hot steam and dispose it in the centrifuge that is above you. As you are walking, however, in the air and breathing it in, it's a little bit... It's almost kind of... There's something in this air that is very kind of a small small pieces or something. And as you just unconsciously swallow or kind of chew, you sense like small bits of something. And as you're walking through this room, the air starts to kind of move around, and the smallish elements in this steam start to coalesce into one. And almost from out of your mouth, these bits that you were breathing in are being pulled out from your lungs. And slowly but surely, two forms coalesce in front of you and behind you. Their kind of bone-like structure coming out of the air. You see a vaguely humanoid form, dim and hazy amongst the constant swirl of this kind of hot steam in this room. But you get a sense now that this creature is made up of the grit and kind of tainted dust of bones that you have been breathing in. That's where we're going to take a small break, and then we'll come back to an initiative.
But I just came back.
Well,
By
a
the
small
way,
break.
I
That-
don't want to find anything.
I probably didn't notice the breathing thing, right?
Yeah, you didn't notice
Oh
that at all.
god.
Because
Oh,
I don't
God.
breathe.
We
Alright,
need
we'll
to
be
rest
right
soon,
back.
guys. I have
I-
no spell.
our game. All right, so
La! We mean you no harm. You bony
there we go.
bastards.
Can we chat this out?
All right, so there you are. You can move yourselves around at this point to make, put yourselves where you would think your character would be.
I suppose I would be slap dab in the middle.
I would be hiding at the back. I'm going to block the door.
All right, so... and yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, everybody, as you watch these humanoid forms appear, clearly being made out of this dust that's in this steam that's been laying kind of malignant and deathly in this air, has been sucked away from nearby and has now been formed into these strange necrotic creatures.
Ugh. Creeps. Creepy. Ooh.
All right, and with that, we'll jump into it. Adelbrecht needs to still initiate.
Oh, I clicked Dex. Is that wrong?
That is wrong.
Hmm.
The little fist icon on the top right is the thing that you need.
Little fist icon at the top.
Yep.
Oh God. Oh wait, in the chat somewhere?
Oh
Top
yeah,
right,
above the chat.
Mhm.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay.
All right, there we go.
It's gonna be much worse, right? Oh, it's better. Look at that.
Yeah, you're actually first. So as you
Perfect.
watch these things form, one of them is right before you, swirling still, dim and hazy kind of its form, but its lidless eye sockets are fixed on you. What are you doing?
I'll take out. I have my shield on, shield in my hand. I'll take out my new fancy battle axe, clash them together, and ha! So soon, a true test of our new alliance. Let's go, comrades! And I'll cast. Ooh, actually, I'll cast Aura of Vitality.
Okay. Ella's like,
I know
"Okay,
everyone is
yes."
kind of fucked up.
Stan has a professional kind of appreciation.
Very
Ah,
good.
yes, indeed, yes. So yeah, do I actually need? Oh, how
Yes,
do I
doctor,
cast it?
doctor, concur, doctor.
Place measure temple.
Yeah, that's
Do I
where.
need to
Just put
select
it
myself
on yourself.
first?
Yeah.
Do I
Just
need
like
to select myself first or after?
if you place the measure template on yourself, that should do it.
Okay. Oh, I see. Okay,
Mhm.
there we go. Did that work now?
Yeah, I mean that's your. I'll move it with you if you move. But yeah, anybody in that area can. You can heal them. Is that the way?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, I can heal. And who looks the most messed up?
Probably our two new allies.
Oh, right, actually.
Oh yeah.
Well, one of them is at 1 HP, probably.
Yeah, one of them is very beaten up. I would have to redo this. The other one, I'm gonna say, if I remember correctly, had about 30 or so hit points left. So yeah, they are both looking pretty bad. Their weapons are also missing. They are retreating from this battle at this point, trying to kind of keep behind you.
I'll heal Inkblot then.
I'm at full.
Oh, full.
I think probably Fennec.
I'll heal Fennec again then.
All right, how much for?
It's 2d6.
I'm on 77.
Well, you're gonna take some hits.
Okay.
3 more hit points.
3 more hit points.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'll
Better than what Stan usually gives you, apparently.
I destroyed alive when we were surrounded by things.
oh,
Sorry. I'm fine.
Stan goes into a rage.
I'm not. She's now an Oathbreaker paladin.
Yeah.
So pissed
And
off with Fennec.
I'll heal Fennec and be, come, Fennec, let's show our comrades how battles are fought.
Yeah, absolutely. I back up.
It's a curious style of leadership. But okay, things to change. And I'll stand in front of the skeleton, just like, come at me, like
Taunting almost.
yeah.
All right, with that is Leonis's turn, or the Grave Slayer's turn, as he is known.
That's cool.
He kind of looks at Adelbrecht using his weapon, and then looks towards Inkblot and shouts, "I need something to fight this thing with." And he walks towards Inkblot. That's his turn. Inkblot, what are you doing?
I will say to him, "Do not worry, we've got this. We're fine. We're very strong right now. I've not used all of my spells, and I'm going to throw a chill touch. Is that the spell I'm going to do? No, Ray of Frost.
All right.
At this dude here. Boop, boop. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit. It's almost it's very hard through this mist to attack anything. This time it seems like it's going for this target, but the heat itself seems to diminish the effects of the spell, and it just melts away.
Well, that was embarrassing. Don't worry, you're fine. Just chill out. Chill with me. That's my turn.
All right, Stan's turn.
So could I just shout out to Adelbrecht? Hey, could you put your fingers in your ears and close your eyes for a second?
You shout that on your turn.
Well, I want to do something that affects fiends and undead. That can see or hear me. Turn? Maybe I'll preemptively shout that for next turn.
That would by raw. That's how you can do it.
Okay, that's a suggestion for something soon. In the meantime, I'm gonna. I don't know how powerful they are. I don't know how much we should focus on just one. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go up to the same one, and that's next to you, Adelbrecht, and I'm going to just bonus action light up the Sunblade and make
All right.
2 attacks, swiping at the air. Imagine the Sunblade looks very cool in the mist.
Absolutely, it's a lightsaber in steam. It looks amazing. It just glows up bouncing off the radiance is bouncing off all these tiny molecules that are floating in the air. And yeah, with a 23, you hit.
It's undead, I believe.
It is very undead.
I lose track of how many D8s are in this. I think I need another D8 because it's undead.
Yeah.
I believe. Because there's improved divine smite and that confuses me. Okay, 27.
Nice.
Nicely done. Yeah, you absolutely smash through this form. It doesn't seem to contact with anything. It goes through very easily, but yeah, you do damage to it.
Okay, and I'll go again.
Go for it.
18.
18 still hits, yeah.
Great.
And another 17 points. Yeah, the Sunblade doing work. Anything else you wish to do?
No, other than sort of looking back to Adelbrecht, like, remember?
I hear you, but I look very confused.
Yeah, that's all.
To Leonis, I go, "See, we've got it."
At this point, one of the wraiths, the one that's farthest from you, Stan, it's going to move back, actually. Tiny bit, just floating slowly through the steam. but you hear a voice echoing across the room as it chooses you, Stan, and you hear, "I will feed on you." Make a strength saving throw for me. As the steam picks up and circles Stan, the small bits of bone becoming just icy sharp.
14.
Did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 14.
Oh, 14? Alright. Well, that's a failure. So, you take 20 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
27 points of necrotic damage,
Okay.
and you are enveloped in this whirlwind of sharp bone fragments. You are also blinded and deafened.
Good. See, Stan's got it.
Alright. Right, yeah, there. With that, that's its turn. The other one... I'm gonna say we'll go for the... Actually, it will kind of ignore Adelbrecht. Adelbrecht is not a... it's not a living thing. And these things want to, feed on something. So yeah, Stan, you're right there. It's gonna make 2 spectral claw attacks, and you see through the mist as the claws form out of bone and then head towards you.
I don't think I do see that, actually.
Oh yes, correct. So that would be with advantage.
I'll instinctively raise my shield.
It's a straight attack on the first one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oof, what a low roll. A 9 and a 1. Altogether 16 to hit. Alright, and that is... Oh yeah, I shouldn't have even rolled with advantage. I don't know why I did. But this one will be with that advantage. Because you can't react again with the shield. Second attack. That one will be... Oof, double... Yeah, again 16. Both miss.
Yes.
Whew.
You managed to just...
Thank you, Boulder Eye.
Kind of show up with your shield, and you just hear the as they bounce across the surface of the shield.
As that happens, I will attack it with my reaction because I'm a sentinel.
Go for it.
Nice. Nice.
I'll just look. Hey! And I'll use my fancy new blessed battle axe, which I equipped on the walk over.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that work? I select the skeleton.
T. With a T, you target. So press T on him, and you get this little targeting thing on him.
Mm-hmm. And then click the battle axe and attack.
Yep.
Okay. Normal. Oh, come
Oh
on.
wow.
Oh.
A 9. I don't think you targeted him, by the way. But yeah, a 9 is not enough.
Well, that's just a quick reaction, so.
Yep, that's right. All right, that was its turn. I'm gonna say it actually will. I mean, yeah, you used your reaction. It's gonna move actually through Stan and end up on the other side. Fennec, you're up.
I'm gonna kill anyone who's that color on this.
Go ahead and roll an attack. Eldritch blasted.
I will be Eldritch blasting. Thank you for asking. Okay. Target. One is done. Do they seem discernibly different in any way?
No.
Hmm.
They seem to be identical.
Okay. Fireball. Attack.
19 absolutely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Damage.
10 points of force damage. Yeah. You are seeing now bits of the stone are falling through the steam. They're kind of landing on the floor, not moving. 17 hits as well.
I assume we just want to get through my Eldritch Blast.
Another one, 9 points of force damage.
Yes.
15 misses, however.
Okay.
As it kind of lowers itself and hides behind Stan, the last one bounces off. I'm not
Nice.
anything else funny.
Okay. In which case, I've done that. I'm going to move back a little bit as well.
All right.
Oh, I've pushed it. It pushed
Oh,
it 10 feet too.
It's 10 feet.
Nice.
Actually, I can push it 20 feet. I'm going to push it 20 feet.
All right, you slam it against the wall of this
Cool.
room.
Yeah.
All right, well, with that, the Blackguard crowds also runs towards you, Inkblot. Give us your weapons. We can't do anything without them.
I don't have your weapons. They're upstairs.
Give me something. That's his turn. Adelbrecht.
Come on. Yeah, I'll just. So Stan is in like a.
Just a whirlwind of bone bits that are just
Okay.
belting her.
I'll rush past her.
Attack of opportunity. Oh, just
Blind and deafened.
And in passing, I'll use my bonus action to heal you. Because you took a big hit. Be brave, young paladin. And
Bet you feel
No.
bad about your joke now.
so
Don't you
can I select
try that on
Stan
me.
in target, or
Stan never heals
should I just
me.
roll?
You can roll 2d6 if that's just roll 2d6. You can add it.
7 hit
7
points
hit points.
to you,
Oh, thank you.
and I'll take 2 swings at the skeleton.
Yep. Just click T.
So select skeleton.
Yeah. When you click T, it selects.
I don't. It's like it's not working. I'm left clicking the skeleton and.
No, just press T. The key T.
Ah. No, I was okay.
There you go.
T and then attack. By the way, the Blessed Battle Axe says it said +7, but I think it should be +8 because 3 strength, 4 proficiency, and +1 because it's a +1 weapon.
Yep.
So I don't know why it's showing.
Well, it is a +7 right now. It shows a +7 when you roll.
It should be +8.
It should be +8. All right. So 14 would still miss, unfortunately.
Jesus Christ, I'm rolling so terribly. But I have 2 attacks because I think.
Do
so,
it.
Again, normal. 18.
18 hits.
Finally. I'll I can click damage on the same box then.
Yep.
Click damage. No.
Oof.
8.
18 points of slashing and
But that's
radiant.
radiant, and also it should be. Oh, did it already count in the extra D8 because of my paladin things? Probably did.
It seems like it did.
Yeah. And I'll pump a divine smite in as well.
Go for it.
Just the level.
Nice.
Just let's do a level. Let's just. This might take some time. Let's do a level 1. Just
Go for it.
That is under actions.
Yep. Improved divine smite should be there.
Under features, improved divine smite. Just click damage.
If you just click on the dice thing and then it gives you the spell.
Oh, right. Whoops, wrong thing. There we go. Damage. Default 1d8. Default 1d8. So it should be.
New class. Who this?
Sorry. Well,
No, it's fine.
it's more Foundry than new class, honestly.
Right. Oh, it doesn't give you the spell. Oh, it should. That's not right, actually. Go into your spell book. It's there. That's the right one that you want to
Okay.
actually click.
Divine Smite. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, cast spell. Yeah, first level. Cast spell. There we go. And now click damage. Default 3d8. That should be right. 2d8 first +1. Yep, that is correct. So another.
Alright, another
You get an
10.
extra- Wouldn't you get an extra D8 because it's undead as well?
I think it.
Damage
Well,
increases by 1d8 if the target is a
yeah, it's 2d8, and I rolled. I rolled 3d8.
But you get also your improved.
Oh, from
once,
improved,
like,
so
Oh, yeah.
it should be one
an
more,
extra
yeah.
D8. This is what's so confusing.
Right. Can I
And
just?
there's also- yeah.
Just roll another 1d8.
Yeah.
Just
Is this? Another 2.
all
There we
right,
go.
12 altogether. All right, yeah, you're pummeling away. The form seems to now the steam itself seems to be counteracting this creature. It's trying to keep its form, but the steam is blowing out bits of bone there, and is having a rough time to kind of hold on. Anything else?
No, I'll just shout something in Karnafi and a mighty battle cry, and that's it.
All right.
I used everything. So.
At this point, disappointed that there's nothing they can do, this guy will actually run down the hallway a bit.
Can I stop him from getting past me?
I mean, you could make an attack of opportunity.
No.
I think it takes an action to try and like grapple or shove.
Yeah, I'm not trying to grab. I'm just trying to I'm just being in the way. Yeah, if he can't move past my space, yeah, if he can move through my space, then I'll let him.
I'm gonna say because he's a small creature as well,
Yeah.
it's a little bit difficult for you to, in the heat of battle, without an action to try and like actually keep
I'll
him
just say,
there.
just trust that you. Oh fucking hell!
And he's gonna run just there. All right, Inkblot.
I will look at Sovalum and I'll just go, well, are you going to go as well? I mean, I have something here. Is it, if I wanted to drop a weapon on the floor, would that be like just a bonus action?
Yeah, you can drop a weapon. I'd say it's easy enough.
I have a quarterstaff, so I'll just sort of, it's like on my back and I'll just like clip the thing that it's on. It just doop, 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 falls to the ground. So there's a quarterstaff on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will, I'll run up to Stan, who I can see is struggling a little bit. Put my hand on their shoulder,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just be like, I cannot help you, but I am here. And then give me some of Boulder Eye's luck. I might need it. And I'm going to point my wand of wonder at this lovely creature here and see what happens.
All right, go for it.
So D100.
Oh boy.
There's a 34.
It does fail the dex save.
It doesn't need to make a dex save.
Oh, okay.
Because an animal appears. An animal appears near the target. It isn't under my control and acts like a normal animal would. I roll a D100, and that is a 10. A rhinoceros appears.
Okay, give me a second.
And it appears next to this creature here.
Was someone looking for a Beastmaster? Because
Yeah. It is I pull off my mask, and I'm really a ranger.
you kept
Come,
that
trinket.
one.
All right, 1 second.
Sorry,
You know,
I
obviously
can,
how it
if you
was
just
prepared.
want to put a token down, I can have a rhino, and I can roll in real life
No, I
for
got
the
it.
rhino.
I got it. I got double rhinos actually. There you go. So yeah, a rhinoceros just appears randomly out of nowhere. You hear a bellow, I guess, from it. Right? I'm not even sure what the sound is, but you suddenly hear this massive form just appears suddenly, pissed off, angry, panicked. It's an animal that is surrounded by sounds and steam and hot air. It is furious. It's going into initiative. All right. Anything else in plot?
Then it's probably good you cannot see, but I'm just going to stand just in front of you a little bit in case you get pummeled by a rhino. Don't ask, it's fine. And that's my turn.
At this point, Stan, on the start of your turn, you take damage from the whirlwind. So you take
Oh, good.
18 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh, you are in a whirlwind. Oh,
Yep.
no.
I'm looking quite bad.
Okay.
And you can try and get rid of this condition, as in blinded and deafened, at the end of your turn.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, so I don't know where any of these creatures are. No, I can't meta game. I'm assuming that Adelbrecht has closed his eyes and covered his ears. So there's basically one thing I can do.
Do it.
So
I've just summoned a rhino. Cause some chaos.
I'm sorry, Max. Hopefully you'll
No,
be
this is
fine.
amazing.
It's not
All right.
Because actually, does Alderbrecht know they're undead at this moment?
Nope.
Cool.
Sun
I mean,
but I think
he would
Adelbrecht-
assume something of the sort.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they're both in range for it.
So I'm just gonna grab my holy symbol and pray to Baldurai to help with this situation.
Right.
And Adelbrecht will get a boost. I think you're in range to. I can help with your saving throw.
one hand gives, the other takes.
So the first roll is a 20 and the other one is 11.
Wait,
Okay.
what does this do exactly?
So make a wisdom saving throw.
What's the effect though?
You'll find out.
Is it frightened?
Basically.
Yeah,
Because
but
I-
it's not the
you
condition
can't-
of frightened. It's a separate thing from frightened, I
Okay.
believe.
I mean, because I can't get frightened. But because I have aura of courage, I can't.
Yeah, but it's not the condition that it's
Okay,
not the condition
okay.
frightened.
Okay, good.
It's like it's just the unholy thing.
Wisdom
Uh,
save.
Turn
Yeah.
to weapons. Yeah.
Oh, this will be fun. Please fail. Yes. Yes.
So, Adelbrecht, you must spend your turns trying to move as far away from Stan as
You're
possible,
the only person who can heal.
and you can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of Stan. You can't take reactions. And for your actions, you can only use the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents you from moving. If there is nowhere to move, you can only use the dodge action. Thankfully, the skeleton wraith, bone shard wraith in front of you also failed, so they are under the same effect. All right, well, and make a if it's the end of your turn, Stan. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me.
Okay.
Can you just move out of the thing?
19. You are no longer blinded or deafened.
Okay. Yeah. That's a good point, but I didn't ask, I guess.
I will say that it was targeted around you. You would have just been constantly surrounded by it. It's not an area effect. It's a target effect.
Is that still not that I can do anything about it because my turn's over? Is that still on me?
That thing is still on you. You can see now that the bones are just pummeling you, just taking like bits of your skin and just making like wounds. That is still happening. All right. With that, it is the Wraith's turn.
Muted Bandy. Okay.
Sorry?
Don't worry, you'll find out what happened. It's fine. It's fine. I've got you. That's all. I've got you.
Okay, thank you.
I've finished eating my body weight in tacos.
And now you're ready too.
Feels so much better. Sorry, it's not my turn. Just an update.
Cool.
It's gonna make 2 attacks against the rhino. The rhino is
Yeah,
right
it is.
in front of it.
Nice.
If anything, it was a brief distraction.
Whew.
Oh yeah. Stan sees a rhino.
Natural 1, so that misses. Second attack. 2 natural ones. How am I having such shit luck in D&D as I always roll so bad. All right, well with that, it's gonna float down this way.
The rhino get an attack.
A rhino would get an
opportunity
attack of
against,
opportunity. This is dumb. That's a 12. The rhino misses. But then it is the rhino's turn. Inkblot, you're right there.
No, it's just been attacked. It's just been attacked by something. It's trying to rear something that it's attacking.
Roll a d6, and we'll see who it attacks. If it's even, it will attack the skeleton. If it's odds, it'll attack you.
It's even.
There you go. It runs towards the skeleton still.
Get out of here, Bruce.
And attacks the skeleton. Now I'm rolling good. 19, that hits.
Yes.
10 points of bludgeoning damage against the skeleton. It is unfortunately not a magical attack, so it doesn't do as much damage. With that, the other wraith needs to leave, so it just melts into the wall.
Oh, that's good.
Fennec, your turn. You are seeing a rhino attacking a wraith somewhere down the line. Adelbrecht is actively trying to run away from Stan, and there is a massive whirlwind of bones that surrounds Stan currently.
Oh, well. Counterspell.
All right, go ahead. You.
No,
try-
no, I'm kidding.
Don't think you can use a reaction on your turn.
But also, I have a question. How many spell slots do I have?
This is information that you should have already.
I think I have 2. I don't know if I used a big spell in the last battle.
You have 1 left. You have 3 altogether. You scried.
No, that's never an accurate gauge, though. It's
Oh.
always out of whack. So I scried, and did I do anything? Because I used my fireball wand in battle.
Yeah, you didn't cast it because I was thinking about it. I was like, oh wow, you've done so well to not use one of your spell slots during this battle. So I do remember.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think that's right.
How is Stan looking?
Bad.
Like quite bad? Like death bad?
Well, given the amount of damage they've done before, like one more go from these bones might knock her down. Yeah.
Okay. Goodbye,
I-
Stan.
Can help with Stan.
But I don't know when.
You don't know what I'm thinking. So
I'm gonna cast banishment on Stan.
Okay. All right.
Interesting.
First, I'm gonna yell, "I'm sending you away for a bit to protect you, so you don't resist."
Okay.
All right. Are you letting this happen?
I don't know.
You have to.
Yeah. Okay. I trust Fennec. So yeah.
All right. Go ahead and cast banishment then.
Ugh, stop it. It's not a 4th level. Annoying. Okay. Apply
Can
active.
I not roll and fail it?
Yeah. You. I mean, if you just want to fail, you can fail. So yeah, Stan disappears.
Bye, Stan.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's enough for. It can't see this creature anymore. That it's chosen the spell that it was using to surround and keep the bones. They just go limp. They just fall and clatter onto the pipes below. And Stan, you find yourself floating, just in an empty kind of dark realm, just in
The last
nothingness.
thing I want is time to think. It's not.
Well, with that, the Blackguard will also run down this way, actually.
I'm gonna see them and go, I left you a quarterstaff! I gave you what you wanted!
He has 1 HP.
God
He is
damn
very
it.
scared. Adelbrecht, you need to get out. there's almost kind of a blinding, radiant presence that is just being ushered out of Stan that seems to be threatening your very existence. Like it seems to
Stan's
just be.
not there.
That is true.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Does the turn like the effect happened, but the caster went? How does that work?
I think that Stan.
Does that end it?
The wording is a turned
Yeah.
creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it
Well,
can.
it says
Since I'm in a different place.
it
right?
is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. So it
Yeah,
doesn't
but you don't have
specify.
that creature, and Stan is not here, so you don't have to. You're away from Stan, so you can do anything you want. I think.
Okay.
No,
That's
you can
honest.
only if you can't move any further away, you can only make the the
That's
dodge
true.
action. So is it just?
Wait, I mean, the question is this: like, am I turned or not? Is the effect based on failing the saving throw, or is it based on failing saving throw and the creature being there to?
I'm gonna say that it's the wording on this. It seems like the effect still is in strength. Like it's a thing that you do that reverberates around the room and around this place, and the effect is still going even though you're not there. You don't have to move away from anything because you're far away, but you can only use your action to. Yeah, you can only use dash or try and escape from an effect. If there's nowhere to move, you don't have to move. You can only dodge. So you're still under that effect.
Yep, that makes sense. I'll just. I'm big brawly warrior, and then I'm just suddenly like, I'll do scheiße, and then I just run, straight line.
All right.
Or it's not so much a sprint; it's just a sort of like what the.
Yeah, confused.
Just. So.
This is the messed up battle.
Yeah,
Wow.
and then as I walk past, I see a fucking rhino. I'm like, what the? 100 years? You shouldn't. Oh my god. Should the? I can't move into the darkness. Doesn't like. Should I see it? Or...
That's the wall there.
Oh, it's a wall. Okay. Oh, okay. Where did the skeleton go?
I mean, you are very complicated. Like, the skeleton went through the wall apparently,
Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense.
but you are confused. I mean, I'm imagining the shell shock, kind of like when a grenade goes off, and like in movies you see the like it's that type of like just.
I'll move away and just along the wall, and then I'll stop like. Let's say, just outside of the rhino's range.
All right.
Because like, come on. And that's it.
Leonis will run back, grab the quarterstaff, and run forward, and that's his action. Inkblot, what do you wish to do? Stand behind you, whoosh, disappeared. I mean, you know that it was a spell from Fennec.
Yeah. That's one way to do it. Aldrich, our friends, we need you right now. I'm going to cast a spell on you to try and... Because if I do damage to you... Is it if I just attack? Because we know this.
I need to take damage.
You need to take damage. Cool. I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on you.
Int saving throw?
You need to make an intelligence saving throw.
That's good, because I'm very bad at those. And of course I roll amazing.
Hold on, is that additional to Stan's numbers?
I have that as well. I have the same thing.
Oh, yeah, you save.
So no damage?
I try and influence your mind to pull you back to us.
I'm like, these damn creatures!
Then I will...
I love that the line was this
gonna like go...
battle will strengthen the alliance.
I'm gonna...
This is a mighty 9 level chaos.
This is ridiculous. Okay, and then as my bonus action, I'm going to... Fuck it, I'm going to use my telekinesis to try and push Albrecht so he headbutts the wall.
Yeah.
My AC is 22, man.
Oh no, this is a strength save, which
Oh, okay,
you know.
okay, okay.
So
I
I'm
mean,
gonna try and because I
good
can
at those
push you
too.
5 feet, so I'm gonna try and push it so you hit the wall.
So strength save.
Yeah.
It's gonna be natural 20, right? Oh, there we go.
Oh, you would fail.
Ooh.
All right.
So you move 5 feet. I mean, this is up to DM, but like my intention is for my spectral telekinesis to grab the back of his head and just slam it against the wall.
Yeah, I mean, by raw, there's nothing that would damage a creature like that. But for fun, let's make another d6. Odds you hit the wall with your head and take 1 point of bludgeoning. Evens, your instincts kick in and you protect yourself.
Oh, me?
So, yeah, go ahead and roll.
Odd is good.
So you want odd?
Yeah.
Come on. Ah.
Your instincts kick in and you shield. You put your hands up and you
You still get pushed against the wall, but you just don't do any damage.
slammed against the wall. But
I promise I'm doing this for a good reason.
just attack.
That was you.
No.
All right. Anything else?
I'm going to run up to the back of the room and I'm going to shout, "Son of 'em, get back here!" Just like fists clenched by my side, just sick of this shit.
All right. Well, Stan, you are banished. You're floating in the astral sea. What do you wish to do there?
I think in this sudden moment of peace, Stan just suddenly becomes truly aware of the sheer scale of what they're up against. Not just in this room, but more generally. And I might never just wake up and just have a day where I'm not fighting or killing things. There's so many people I might never see again. That's it.
Yeah, that's an existential crisis happening at the same time.
Yeah.
With that, the Wraith will try and let's see if it gets its cyclone back. It does not. It will attack twice. The rhinoceros that is annoyingly blocking.
Who needs a wall of force when you have a
13
rhino?
hits actually. 23 points of slashing damage, and another attack.
Still alive?
16 points of rhinoceros. It's also 31 points of slashing. The rhinoceros is stripped of flesh as these claws strike it. Just hunks of meat are coming loose, and it crumbles to the ground dead. And this creature will float up again and will very quickly realize that there is another source. Oh no, it's Adelbrecht.
Okay.
Never mind. Where was it? 20, 30? Yep, 25. That's fine.
I say, come face me, you coward, because I'm scared.
This one will dodge in the other room. Fennec, what are you doing?
I will cast Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
I'm unclear. Okay.
About what the fuck is happening right now?
I'm so into this. I love this. All those questions about turning undead. Yeah. That's where I live. Attack.
This
Sorry?
is probably one of our most chaotic fights in a
That's-
while.
yeah.
Yeah, dynamic is the word.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ugh.
5 points of
I
force
roll.
damage.
Let's go again.
Yeah.
18 also hits.
Be better. Ugh, come on. Be a better Eldritch Blast. Oh, fuck you.
It's hard to hit them through this steam and hot air. It's hard to even make out their forms. So that's what you can do.
Okay.
All right. Well, with that, sorry, I found Ruby said it. The blackguard is moving down the hallway. Like he heard you. He has turned towards you, but he is like grasping his wounds and he's like shaking, and you can hear him muttering something. as he runs down the hallway.
Can I shout
Adelbrecht.
something at him?
Sure, what are you shouting?
It's like, all right, you just rest your wounds, then come right back. We're probably gonna sleep soon, so it's fine. Just come back. Oh, okay.
All right.
My turn.
Yeah, Adelbrecht's turn.
Oh, Stan is back. Or no, Stan is not back.
Stan
No,
is
no, no.
still
No.
gone.
I'll just. I'm still under the effect. I'll just. Interesting. I can't attack, but I also don't have to flee from anything.
You can
I
dodge.
think. Yeah, I think it would make sense to like. I'm gonna like, in a very cowering, confused, shell-shocked way, just try to move in front of this creature, not even like directly and like try to be like, some military training kicking in, just be like, come at me, you, and I'll take the dodge action,
All right.
and that's it.
All right. That's it.
I'm not even gonna. I could technically use my bonus action to heal, but that wouldn't be good roleplay, so I won't. Because I am too fucked up. This is too much. Now this is an existential crisis. Wait, I'm undead?
The dwarf you'll feel a body hit you next, like kind of run into you as something kind of gives you support as the dwarf leans in next to you, and you hear in your ear, "I've got you, brother," and he will wait because it can't run next to it because it doesn't have movement, and will take a prepared action. Inkblot, you're up.
I'm going to move over in this direction. I'm going to see the creature. And I'm going to cantrip Wand of Wonder.
Can we get an elephant this time?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, I hate being out of spells. And I'm gonna Wonder Wonder.
All right.
100 roll.
Oh my god, is it the same?
I think it might be the same thing.
Oh, no,
Was that a
just-
33?
No,
Nope.
just misses it.
Oh no. Okay, heavy rain falls in a 60-foot radius on the target. The area becomes lightly obscured. Rain falls until the start of my next turn.
All right. So you've given.
It might clear the steam.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it cancels itself out because it would have been already obscured, so it doesn't really do much except for just rain starts falling suddenly from the ceiling.
It seems to be immune to the effect of rain. So we've learned something. Then I will. I have no bonus actions. I'll just sigh. That's my turn.
Stan, you are, I believe, still banished.
Yeah, I think Stan's moved on to thinking about all of her mistakes.
Right.
So she's obviously thinking about Ash in that prison, whatever's going on there. She's thinking about the fact that, the other portals where they tried to stop and it's just all gone really badly. She's thinking about when they're in that house and they were putting all those skulls and all those bodies just because they were curious for no other good reason. And now all this is happening, and isn't it maybe their fault? So that's what's going on with Stan.
Wow. That's rough for Stan. Well, with that, the Bone Shard Wraith moves forward. It will move through you, Adelbrecht, actually.
Man, it
let
really
me go
sucks
next
not
to him.
having a reaction as a sentinel.
But the Graveslayer will get an attack of opportunity. No, it won't. Oh, it did. It was not an attack, but a prepared attack.
Action.
So that will be... that's a natural 20.
Yes.
It's not magical, though, so it's less, actually. So it would be +6. It's not a +1 quarter step. All right, well, with that, the Bone Shard Wraith will attack the Graveslayer. And we'll see if it gets Cyclone back.
This is where the Graveslayer dies.
It still doesn't have that back. That's annoying. Rolled ones 3 times in a row. But yeah, attacks the Graveslayer 2 times. First up, 16, which misses. Ooh, that's better. That's 22 to hit. 26 points of slashing damage. You hear a scream in the room as the Graveslayer falls onto onto his knee, still holding up, but you see that the plate armor has been ripped open as if just like a machine has just clawed streaks into it. He is bleeding profusely. He has 4 HP left.
I told you to stay back.
Fennec is up.
I banish him. I'm just kidding.
Okay. You never know with Fennec.
I believed it.
It's sensible. Okay. Bloody hell. What's his deal, you know? Worst come to worst, I feed him my fingernail, you know? Okay, I'll just blast.
That would be the worst.
We'll explain later, Max.
You really need to catch up on the stream.
Yeah, hand mouths, fingernails.
Things got really weird.
It's fine. It's fine. Each of his fingernails is worth 1 HP. It's fine. It's normal.
Oh, okay.
14 misses.
Well, again. Come on, be a better.
Be a better.
That is definitely better. 25 absolutely hits. And 7
Yeah,
points of
that's fine.
force damage.
Next
Yeah,
one.
cannoning out these blasts.
Also pushing it back.
12 does not hit.
Well,
5 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet. That's actually better for it. All right, it
Damn
kind of...
it!
Yeah, it floats through the Graveslayer. Anything else, Fennec?
I feel like I've made a terrible mistake. There's nothing else I can do, though.
Worse than summoning lots of rain.
Okay.
Adelbrecht.
Oh, I should have
This is
tried
how
to do
it
damage to you. Why did I not try to do... Yeah, that's what I
don't
should have
know.
done.
What is
Like,
happening?
got distracted.
I'll this is so weird to roleplay a turn undead without the without the paladin
source
being there.
Yeah.
It's like I'm scared of just in general. I think I'll I don't know what. I just sort of stagger around, still trying to be close to this thing, and I think because the dwarf said evoked our heritage.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to heal him a bit with my bonus, because that's still active.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Again, trying with my military training, being like I'm still just focused.
Well, wait, because of the turn undead, the only
It's
action...
a bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus. There you go.
Yeah, that's why I'm. The spell itself is an action, but the subsequent
Alright, go
healing
for
is
it.
a bonus action. So, I didn't. So 6 points.
All right, 6 points
Healing.
for...
I just mutter.
Mhm.
I'm not even coherent, and I'll take the dodge action again, even though this thing is clearly not interested in come at me, fight me.
He's closing some of those wounds on Leonis as he steps up again. And he looks at the wraith in front of it and then suddenly turns to the right and tries and hit you with the quarterstaff.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
It's 8 to hit. And that is going to be low rolls. 11 to hit. Both miss,
Plus,
unfortunately.
they should have been disadvantaged as well. Cause
Oh, they've then it would have been extra bad. Inkblot.
This is all going so well. La 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 la. I think I need to try and kill it because oh, the rain stops everyone. I'm going to Ray of Frost it.
Okay, go for it.
Let's see if I can. Come on, give me a nat 20 or something.
11 misses.
You are kidding. You are kidding. Bonus action. I try. Okay, I'm going to push Leonis into Ulbrich.
All right. I mean, Leonis doesn't know any of this shit.
No, so Leonis needs to make a strength save,
Yeah.
DC 17.
Makes 10.
Oh, with your telekinesis. Okay.
Yeah, so telekinesis.
I thought you were gonna just like.
No. Telekinesis. Push him into Ulbrich to do something.
Go ahead and roll a d6. Let's say evens is good this time, odds is bad.
Oh no, don't, because then it's got to switch. Okay. So we want an even this time.
We want an even. All right, Adelbrecht, you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as a full-plated male.
Headbutt.
Yeah, dwarf slams into you. You get a good kick in from his quarterstaff that goes kind of flying. Yeah, you snap out of it. You realize what the hell is going on.
And I'm just furious. And going full military training, just being like, assessing the situation. Just, I assume I kind of understand what happens because divine power. I understand that. So.
Yeah, I would say that you're familiar with that effect.
Yeah.
It would have been used during the war against Karnathi soldiers,
It's just,
but it doesn't make sense that you were been affected by it.
I'm still existential crisis, but I understand logically.
Inkblot, anything else?
I'm going to run over to where Stan was, and I'm going to call to Finnick. I can heal Stan. Stan in front of where Stan would be.
All right,
Good for you.
Stan. What is Stan thinking?
I think she's realised that she's in a bit of a spiral, and she's trying to get out of it. But she's kind of started trying to remember what it was like to be dead.
Whoa.
And is really trying, she's trying to not think that, but it just keeps coming back because it's such a likely possibility that in the next few days, and it just, and she can't remember it, and it's this odd, that strange thing that happens, the existential spiral. So she's trapped in.
All right. With that, it's the Bone Shard Wraith's turn. Still doesn't get the thing back. Have I rolled 4 times in a row? God. All right, it will attack the Graveslayer twice. Or Leonis, rather. Because he is named now. That's an 18 to hit. Yeah, you hear a scream. Now that he doesn't have any of the armor left, he is ripped open. His torso is ripped open. Blood is spewing everywhere. He is dead.
I will now make an attack against the bone.
Go ahead
As a
and make
reaction.
it.
Wait, who's dead?
Leonis.
Oh, I invested so much in him. Can we prevent that from happening in some way?
I could bring him back.
I mean, is he rolling death saves or is he dead?
He is technically dead. Yeah.
Why is he dead?
Because technically right now he's a monster block, not like a PC character.
18.
18 hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. I would have to make him into a character sheet thing.
We'll do it. Stat.
Well, if we'll see what happens.
I got invested in
21 points of slashing and radiant.
Nice.
Radiant.
All right, well done.
And Oh, did I have to roll the extra? No, it added the extra d8. I'll pump another Divine Smite.
All right.
First level. So, is that it? Cast spell. Divine Smite. It's targeted. Damage.
Yes.
Oh, in situational bonus, can I add 1d8 for the improved Divine Smite? Does that work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's type 1d8.
Yep. That's how it is.
Okay.
Another 17 points of radiant damage. All right, yeah, doing good work against this wraith as it tries to move through you. It can move one more, so you can, if you have a reaction left, you can take.
Well, that was the reaction.
Oh, that was the reaction.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't move.
Yeah, then he
Sentinel.
stays next to you.
Nice.
Not this time.
You see the other wraith re-emerge from the wall. I mean, it's dodging. It's not doing anything, but it's moving towards this space. Fennec.
Oh yeah, I'm not there. So yeah. No.
Yeah. I'm really tired of these things.
Kill it. You can do it.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Alright, fine.
I agree.
Do you?
Yep.
Would you... Why isn't this working? Oh, because there's not a point. Goodbye, Adelbrecht.
I'm resistant to fire.
Great. Okay.
All right, one of the fireballs. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's including me, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh no.
A rhino, a fire rhino pops up.
And also, like, you zapped me, mate.
Yeah, we're even. Do I need to roll a check?
Yeah, it should pop up when Fennec clicks damage. It should automatically.
Oh, sorry,
That's
I
all right.
was busy being rude.
Oh boy.
28. Okay.
Our Inklet succeeds with a 16.
Yes.
The wraiths both fail, with a 3 and
Right.
10 respectively.
I take 14, so I take 7 points of fire damage.
All right, there you
Oh,
go.
nice.
So yeah, one side of the room explodes in fire as Fennec aims the wand towards that area. Anything else, Fennec? The effect is the wraith that was under the effect of the turn undead will snap out of it, but he looks quite worn at this point. This one just emerged.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Oh shit. I guess technically I should have made a concentration check as well, from the 1 damage.
Oh yeah, what are you concentrating on? Oh, yeah.
vitality.
Well, go ahead and make it.
It's a con save, right?
Yep,
Just need it. Well, that's gone.
that's gone then.
Woo!
Max, because I'm hungover, your
Being
dice
headbutted.
really offending me.
Fennec, anything else?
Well, I was just giving Max some feedback.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Because I'm hungover, your dice are really, like, offensive.
They're really painful for the eye. I agree.
I
Need to
think
refresh your
I
dice.
made those when I was playing Mob because I thought like that looks like moss.
It does, yeah. It looks fungal, for sure.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh,
no,
not because they're green, not because they're rolling bad, because they're reminding you of vomit.
They're very bright, yeah.
Ah,
Like, every time I see them, I'm like, ugh.
cool.
Max,
Cool,
we
cool.
love you, buddy, but
But
Your
but
digital dice, man.
your dice, man. Yeah. The
All
one
right.
the one thing we can't stand.
To be fair, that's a very manageable thing to address. Okay.
Adelbrecht.
I'm done.
Yeah, I'm there. So this thing looks worn.
I mean, both of them look pretty bad, but the one that emerged from the wall just seconds ago is the one that looks... I mean, it's barely holding its form together.
Oh.
There's like bits of rock, some bone that are just falling away constantly.
We didn't see what happened to that because it went literally through the wall, right?
Yeah, and then came back, got hit by a fireball. It seems focused again.
Okay. I mean, I'll step this way. Take one swing at the skeleton boy.
All right, go for it.
Kill it.
Can you imagine if it was only the three of you? Stan, Fennec.
There we go.
That
Now
would
that's
be-
an attack.
Well, there would only be
That's
two of
fine.
us.
Well, yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. 25 definitely hits. Ooh, 24 points of damage.
Nice.
Wow.
It's dead.
And
It is not dead. It looks really
then
bad.
he gets another divine smite
All right.
because I can just choose to do it whenever. Ooh. Damage 1d8. That's another 18.
18. Yeah, it is. It
Still?
stumbles. It flutters in the air, but the bones float back up. It is still alive.
A mighty adversary. I'll do my second attack
All
then
right.
as well against him.
Okay.
Wait, I can go back here to straight attack. Normal.
10 is
What
not
is,
enough.
there's so many twos have been rolled.
It's, yeah. That misses. Anything else?
Don't think I have. Wait, actually, can I? Actually, no one's. I'll use my. You know, no, I don't need. No, that's it.
All right.
I have a thing I could do, but it's not working.
Nope. Sorry. Inkblot.
3d8, or I can do. An action or bonus action. Okay. Cool. I'm going to at this one here. I'm going to flip open my spell book and I'm going to start tearing out pages, and the pages are going to rush towards this creature and start to like go into like long little spikes, and it's going to start spiking into the bones. And I'm going to use Tasha's Mind Whip on it.
Nice.
So it needs to make a intelligence saving throw.
All right. You go ahead and roll damage. It should do it.
Oh yes, sorry.
automatically.
I forget I need to
Sorry?
do this.
I have
Uh,
but
10.
who is Tasha?
It does fail with the 14, so it does
Cool.
take the full 10.
Takes 10 points of damage. It also, on its turn, it has to choose whether it gets to move, use as an action, or a bonus action. It can only do one of the three. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Then as a bonus action... Oh, I gotta get the fuck over here.
What's Stan thinking about?
I think now she's calmed down a little bit with, and I think having thought about death, it's then reminded her of the feeling of actually having been brought back to life by her friends, and those feelings of the fact that they've gone through so much together. And if there was going to be anyone that she was going to face down these foes with, it would be them. And she's feeling a little bit more, yes, this is terrifying, but maybe I can channel this utter existential terror. It's helpful in her self-therapy.
Yeah,
in the
it's-
void.
What is that? It's like those floating tanks where they're like, you know those things? I remember there being a Simpsons episode about one of them where you don't have anything, you're just floating. And that's the
Sensory deprivation.
sensory deprivation tank. There you go.
Yeah, exactly that.
Well, back in the observatory, this Bone Shard Wraith will try and float towards you, Inkblot.
Reaction, attack.
reaction.
Save
Please hit.
me.
That's so ink blood of you.
You say that's so Inkblot of you.
Hit. Please hit. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll damage. It's a lot of damage. Yeah, 22 is enough. This one disappears.
Yes.
The last of the bones fall onto the floor. The other one, however, Inkblot, you hear near you, because this one hasn't used its cyclone,
Ah, damn it.
you hear, you will feed me. It's out of the undead turned thing. It got damaged.
Yeah.
Make
Oh.
a strength saving throw for me, Inkblot.
Strength saving throw.
That's good for you, right? For a wizard, that's real
Yeah,
good.
That's a 5.
So you take 20 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
27 points of necrotic damage.
I might half that with I might throw up a sorry, let me just do this in order. So I've got 20 points 20 points of slashing.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently I'm concentrating on something. I don't know what. Let me get rid of that because it's annoying me. Not concentrating.
If you right click on the concentrate, then it disappears. I took it away.
There we go. Oh, I put it back on. Great. Thank you. Then for the necrotic damage, I'm going to use one of my last spell slots to absorb elements.
Okay.
So half that damage. So what was the damage for the necrotic?
Would have been 27?
So that's going to be 10, 16? No, 13.
13. Yeah, you managed to kind of, I guess, some of the pages possibly.
Just
sort of.
right in front of me, absorb it. They're all like black and dripping and just to the ground, all covered in necromantic energy.
All right. Well,
Oh,
unfortunately,
it can't move as well.
I can't move. It used it. Yeah, that's true. Well, with that, you are also unfortunately blinded and deafened.
Fun.
But it stays there. Fennec.
Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. I still have to lean forward. Damn it. I attack.
Kill it. Kill it.
This has gone on for a really long time. It's time to die.
It's level 12 combat in D&D. It's
Oh, I'm not being critical of you, Mama Tay.
no. I'm being critical of the system.
Okay. I'm being critical of the race. Die!
I mean, I honestly can't imagine this in real life. In a way, like a little bit like it. I mean, we did that max once. It was crazy. 23 absolutely hits.
Yes.
What do you mean in real life?
Just that like higher level combat becomes becomes like entire
Oh,
sessions
it's not
of just
automated.
only combat versus automated. 8 points of force damage and 22 hits as well. And with an 11, how do you want to do this?
Yes.
Finally. Dead, dead, dead. Well, I don't know if you've heard about my sharks. Verbal confirmation. Please.
Yes.
Tell us more.
No.
Oh.
Actually, Barnaby, very accurate. That's how this is happening. Adorable shark who's also terrifying noms at the skeleton bit by bit. With a vague intelligence behind the eyes. And yeah, and it clatters to the floor in splintered bits.
Yeah, absolutely. That you can hear the crushing of the bone underneath these misty sharks.
Like popping candy.
Yes, it's perfect. And suddenly, the mist itself seems to, I mean, it remains, but whatever these elements, these concrete elements in this air, those disappear. So it is actually breathable now. Soon enough, after that, Stan pops back into this area.
She's arrived back like fully ready to fight with the sword out, like, maybe her own little battle cry. And,
You hear footsteps behind you, Stan, as the blackguard, as Sullivan runs past you towards Leonis.
When the last one fell, I would have run forward to the body to see if I can stabilize it.
I mean, he is dead at this
Cool.
point.
Bring him back.
Okay, I will run. God, no one else had better die.
Oh no.
We have to
Yeah.
sleep after this. So
I'm
tired.
gonna use the 3rd level spell slot that I always save.
You only have spells at 3rd level.
That is my highest spell slot. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
The fellowship stands.
You will not be getting your 2 points
Okay.
this time.
I do a good amount of healing. I regularly lay on hands and give 30, 40 hit points. This is absolute slander.
Go ahead and raise that person from the dead, will you?
I think I still have. I think this might be my last diamond though.
I
kept
don't
track.
do it. Oh.
Or do we each have one on us?
I have 1 diamond. Hold
I
on.
have one diamond too.
Okay, this is the diamond I have.
Okay.
That I will put. I put it over his heart and then put my hands on it, kind of channeling this golden energy through the diamond, and it kind of refracts, and the diamond is kind of shining this light. It refracts around the room and into the body as well.
Yeah, you. There's this moment of glow that goes throughout the room, and the wounds start healing fast, closing first, and you can know that internally as well. There's a lot of healing that's going on, and about a minute passes, and then you hear as Leonis opens his eyes again.
Hello again.
I'm sorry, I'm just remembering the conversation. I'm so sorry. Go on.
Is this in character? Like shock laugh from battle?
Relief. Oh, Leonis, it's so good to see you again. I mean, I never stopped seeing you. You stopped seeing, but you were dead.
He kind of tries to get up, looks around. I didn't think you'd do that.
Well, you healed. You speak.
No, I mean, we've met in an odd situation, but you seem like a valuable person, and your life matters.
And also,
Allies now.
throwing yourself into battle when you were so weak, you certainly earned your trust, our trust, and I hope us bringing you back the way that we do has earned you ours.
Kind of leans on his quarterstaff.
My God, that's
Your quarterstaff?
but I'd never use it. It's fine.
Well, I'm appreciative, of course, but it's clear how desperately you need allies as well. But you have my thanks. I can't say I would have done the same. But perhaps next time I will.
Yeah. Okay, I want to clasp hands with you.
Yeah, you do the predator, like the muscled, like.
Yeah, exactly. But how muscular is Leo?
I mean, now that you can see that the plate armor has kind of fallen away a little bit, you can see the rippling abs, the muscles, and the shoulders. Like he is definitely working out.
I suspected.
What's Fennec's sexuality?
And we'll find that out next section.
Oh,
That's our
the best
cliffhanger.
cliffhanger, yeah.